with the most scared about as always. So, I am finally reviewing my 1000th movie, thanks to Miss Juanita Bonita, and that is 1979's Hot Stuff. Now, when I showed this off, I mentioned I've never seen this before, and I haven't. I've never seen this. And let me tell ya, Juanita, I understand why this is one of your go-to movies to make you feel good, put you in a happy place, because it's a fun movie. And it's very, I don't want to say very reminiscent, but it reminded me a little bit of the Police Academy movies, before the Police Academy movies came about. Not as slapstick though, let me tell you though. There's some like little scenes where you're like, oh my god, like they're such doofuses, either the cops or sort of like the uh, criminals, so to speak, in this. It's just kind of one of those movies where it's like some of the characters are a little like dumb, but it works, and it's not like they're not like so dumb that you're like, how dumb can you be? But quick little setup here. So this is basically about a certain sort of section of a police station that they are going to be shut down, like funding has run out and stuff. So the people involved are like, oh my god, we gotta do something, we need jobs, and plus one guy is going to be retiring in like, I think at the beginning of the movie, what is it, like 50 some days or 45 days or something. It's like, oh my god, like, of course this would happen. What's going to happen with my pension? So they come up with an idea of how to sort of catch criminals, keep their sort of section going and everything, keep their jobs and all this. And what do? They decide to sort of do this sort of, I don't want to say heist, but they sort of set up shop at Jaime's, who is someone who kind of takes in all this like stolen merchandise. You know, he pays people for the stuff that they bring in, kind of knowing that it's like stolen and stuff. And the guys who bring the stuff in really don't even hide the fact that this is all like hot stuff, but whatever. So they're kind of like, hey, you know, we'll kind of do this. We'll set up camera and stuff, and you know, microphone. That way we can kind of eventually apprehend these guys and everything. And they pretty much end up doing that by the end of the movie and stuff. But this is actually a pretty fun one. It's funny and everything. If some of the stuff that like they go through is just gold, comedy gold. And then also too, gotta throw a little bone in there, because you know, it can't be just an easygoing movie like, okay, yeah, we're, you know, you gotta throw a little something in there, a little wrench into the mix. And of course, what do you know, this like mobster family run by Carmine, not Carmen, but Carmine, kind of comes in, no one realizes that these guys are cops. Like, here's the thing. Even with like all their stuff that they do, no one realizes that these guys are cops. So yeah, but Carmine, you know, kind of comes in, is like, hey, you know, there's only one family here who can run this town. So it's kind of like, you know, throughout the rest of the movie, you kind of see what Carmine's trying to do to sort of get him to leave town and stuff, doing some, you know, typical mafia scare tactics and everything. But, you know, they're not backing down. They're not backing down. Why would they? But going back to also the whole, like, no one realizes that these guys are cops. Even other cops don't even realize that they are cops. At one point, they're being kind of staked out by, like, the FBI or whatever. Guy shows up, he's like, yeah, I'm from the FBI, and blah, blah, blah. And of course, you know, they can't really blow their cover, because they realize, okay, if we do, then people aren't going to be bringing us all this, like, hot stuff and all the stuff that's stolen. So, but no, it's a kind of a touching little, like, thing and everything. A lot of cute little, like, quotes and or I shouldn't say quotes, but just little like one-liners and stuff, like the running gag with the one officer who's gonna be retiring. And it's almost like a countdown, you know, too. And plus, it's kind of nice to see sort of like how much time has elapsed and everything. So it's not like you're not thinking like, okay, so they've been there for like a week, because I know it's like started out with the guy being, like I said, like 45 days away from retiring or something, or however many days, and then it's like, oh, look, I'm gonna probably get killed and I only have like 22 days, or like, oh, I have like 2 days and stuff. So, little things like that. You're just like, every little thing, you're like, and even at one point at the end, you're like, he's like 2 days away from retirement. And at one point, you think this guy's been shot, and you're like, I even was kind of like, oh, you assholes. But it was all okay, though. It was all okay. I know I just kind of spoiled a little bit of it for you, but whatever. And all the things like that are fun. And then, too, also, our main guy, not Dom DeLuise. Totally different actor. Wow. Anyway, but, like, one of our main actors, like, he has a car, and at one point, like, beginning, actually opening scenes or whatever, they're on a chase, they're getting shot at, and bullet goes through the windshield and everything, and he said something like, oh, come on, dude, I got 32 payments left on this car. Oh my god, you know what sucks? Later on in the movie, our good old friend Carmine, sends in a crony, basically. They don't realize this when they're making this deal, but this guy comes in with, like, I don't know, 12 boxes of, like, Cuban cigars, and he's like, oh, yeah, we're kind of like clownster and stuff. And so, they make the deal, they take the cigars and everything, and they're kind of like, logging everything, putting everything away and all this. And the female is like, wait a second, like, the cigar box is, like, ticking. They realize, oh my god, it's a bomb. So they're trying to, like, scramble, of course, the guy's falling all over these boxes and everything, and finally gets to the back door that takes him a second because it's kind of stuck, finally get open, throws the box right into the front seat of his car. They're like, oh my god, I'm gonna... And then, literally, okay, it doesn't go off, so they're kind of like, okay, it's a dud, and then, boom. Car gone. You're just like, oh, the guy just had like 30 some more payments to go, like 31 or 30 payments to go on that car, and it's gone. That sucks. No, but this is a really, really cute movie, you guys. And the ending, Juanita. Oh my god, I agree with you on the ending. When they had all, like, the criminals together, they're throwing this party to kind of get them all together to arrest them without them knowing that they're gonna get arrested. When Carmine kind of comes to, crash the party and everything, they all step up to Carmine and try and, like, save these cops that are about to arrest them, you know what I mean? Like, I like that. It's a feel-good movie. It's a good feel-good movie and everything. So definitely check this one out, you guys, if you haven't. Like I said, Hot Stuff. Definitely check this out. I highly recommend it. I think you guys will like it too. Till next time, as always, stay creepy, classy, and a little bit sassy.